Ah, yes, yes, yes. 4 minutes after the hour, 4 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's another day, another beautiful day in paradise. What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Welcome. It's another week, and we are alive, and we are well, and we are rocking. This here is Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, the KVRN, the KVR Network, KVRN for short. So the program right now is Divine Praise. My name is Chris Wilby. Gonna be here with you for the next 2 hours. It's 2 hours of gospel music and words of inspiration. And I do hope that you will hang out with me for the next couple of hours, and I hope that at the end of this program you would have learned something, or your soul would have been truly blessed. Don't forget to tell a friend as we welcome NRP Media JA from down there in Jamaica, NRP Country, courtesy of Mr. Leon Nash and the crew. It's a day that we've never seen before, and a day that we will never ever see again. So tell a friend, 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 tell a friend. That Chris Wilbur, the Vibes Master, on the radio. On the program this evening, I'm going to be touching on a particular topic later on down the line somewhere there. It is something. It is somewhat of. I don't want to say a taboo topic, but it is one that we normally don't really talk about much, especially on a Sunday. So I'm going to touch on it just a little bit. Going to touch on it, and I hope that we can have a discussion. You know the number here. The number in the studio is 774-408-8860. I say again, 774-408-8860 is the number to call. And I do hope that after you hear what's going on, you are going to call. And let me tell you something this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want this to be an interactive show. I want it to be an interactive program. Therefore, what I am going to do is I normally take requests. You can send me a request on YouTube. I'm going to change that up just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to change it up just a little bit. And I am only going to be taking requests for songs via WhatsApp. And telephone. So if you want to call, you can call me when it is time to request your song, or you can send me a voice note on WhatsApp. What does that sound? Send me a voice note on WhatsApp, or call me live in the studio. So that that's a new rule. That's a new rule going forward. If you want to hear a song, I think that's reasonable, right? Yeah, I want it to be an interactive program. So if you want to hear a song going forward, I would like you to send it to me on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is 508-762-7621. I say again, the number for the WhatsApp is 508-762-7621. So if you want to send me a request during the period when we take requests, you can send me a voice note. You can call me live on the air at 774-408-8860. All right, so that's a new rule. So on YouTube, my YouTubers, you can always chat away, and you can always communicate with me But for the request, no more requests on YouTube, alright? Gotta get you people chatting, gotta get you people calling. So that's a new rule, right? It is now 9 minutes after 6 o'clock. Let's get the show on the road. I tell you, that's one there. That one there is from the one of Micah Spice. Yeah, so gotta get that one in there to start the show off. Once again, I want to welcome everybody tuning in. My name is Chris Wilby, and I'm gonna be here with you for the next 2 hours. I'm gonna be here until 8 o'clock this evening, and I guess that's somewhere around about 7 o'clock down there in Jamaica, because we're not on the same time zone, Jamaica and US. You know, I they had a they had a bill in the House of Representative last Congress when it was controlled by Democrats. You know, that's why they voted out the Democrats. You know, because they didn't vote to let the time remain one way or the other. You know what I mean? Instead of this changing. They had the vote in the Senate. The Senate passed it to scrap this back and forth thing, you know, and the House of Representative did not take it up, and so we're stuck. We're stuck with the back and forth thing. So yeah, that's how it is. But anyway, we're here to worship, and we're gonna worship Him. Mr. Patrick Vasla, how are you doing, my brother? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Searching, won't stop till I find you. I'm running, won't stop till I touch you. You're my destination. You're all I got. Nothing can deter me. I said I won't stop. If it's not you, then Lord is nothing.
Sister Juliet Davis, good evening. How are you? Good to see you, my sister. Sister Grace, thank you for gracing us with your presence.
It's got to be your
Mr. Blackwood, Mr. Leroy Blackwood. Good evening to you. Good evening to you, brother. Is that Pastor Blackwood? The name sounds a little bit familiar. The name sounds a little bit familiar. Is that Pastor Blackwood? If it's not you, Lord. Dear Lord, it is nothing. If it's not you, it is nothing. Nothing at all. My God, my God. 21 minutes after 6 o'clock on a Sunday evening. The station is Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. KVR Network for short. Welcome everybody. I'm gonna take a break right now to let me see what's going on over here. All right, hold on. Let me just see if I can pull something up here for you, and I'm gonna see if I can share my screen. I'm gonna share my screen with you, ladies and gentlemen. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna show you. Wow. I'm gonna show you the a preview. I'm previewing the new look of the website. Right after the program, I'm not gonna send you over there right now. I'm gonna send it over there after the program because I don't want anybody leaving right now and running over to check out the website. Right, but I would like you to check out the website after we are off the program here off of YouTube. So right now, look at this. This is what the new website is going to look like. Right, this is what the website is going to look like. I told you, and I've been telling you over the past few weeks that we are working on the website, and we're going to come up with a lot of different things and a lot of different features. So right now I am just showing you this website, what it's going to look like. What we are like 95% done with it. Right, it is up right now and it is streaming. We are actually streaming live on the website, so if you should for any reason get logged off of YouTube and you want to continue listening, you can always go on the website, and if you notice right here, you can download the KVRN app right here. When you go on the site, there is also over here another button where you can get it on TuneIn. So it is available on TuneIn Radio. It is available on the website app, the KVRN app. All right, so the detail, of course, it is CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. That's www.CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. all right, if you go down a little bit, down here, it is going to tell you about I'll tell you a little bit about the person who started the website, the founder. That face looks a little bit familiar. I wonder who that is. But if you go to the website, it will tell you the name of the founder. It will tell you the programs. Well, all of this right here will tell you what I would say is the most popular programs that we offer. There are many different programs because it's a 24-hour radio, right? It's a 24-hour radio. So these here that's listed are just what we would call the popular programs, right? So on a Sunday, of course, it's Divine Praise. You see that right there. It's Divine Praise with yours truly. On a Monday, it's Inside the Zone with Lady D, the Monday Drive, and that is at 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. On Tuesday, we will have a new program coming up. It's going to be called What's on the List, Ingrid's Playlist, and that will be Tuesday, tentatively right now. That's what we are putting it as. It may change, we don't know, But for right now, when we launch it, it's gonna be Ingrid's playlist Tuesday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So it's what's on the list. You never know what's gonna be on Ingrid's list from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on a Tuesday. On a Wednesday, it's always we have that already lined up and it is already going. It's Judah Praise with DJ Solomon every Wednesday from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. On a Thursday, of course, it's going to be the IUE show where we inform, uplift, and entertain with yours truly, the host. So on Thursday, we're coming back with the IUE show where we inform, uplift, and entertain. And that show, we promise to give you highlights of news, and we're going to talk about stuff that's happening while we give you topics, hot topics of the day and stuff like that. We have issues affecting relationship that we're going to be talking about, a whole host of stuff that's going to be there. And of course, on Friday and Saturday, we have the Weekends Gospel Show with Leon Nash from NRP Radio. Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. We have Leon Nash tuning in from out of Jamaica. And if you scroll down here, you're going to see Teens Views, and that's going to be with Jacent, right? Teens Views is going to be with Jacent, and she is going to give you information, discussions. Sometimes it's going to be in a written format, sometimes it's going to be a video of issues that's affecting teenagers, and they want to talk about it. And here you're gonna have, you see the professional crew. You have yours truly right there. Then you have Janelle Patrick, who is the executive assistant CEO, Ingrid G. Nugent, who is the managing director and the global ambassador, and Robert Samuels is a technical director and our studio engineer. If you scroll down, you go further down, there you have the YouTube videos. Then we have our partners and our sponsors. We have sponsoring our program, a very loyal and dedicated sponsor, Island Cafe and Grill, always been in our corner, and they're located right here on Cape Cod. Island Cafe and Grill. If you go on the site, you can check them out. You will just click into that. If you click into Island Cafe and Grill, it will take you to their site right there, just like that, right? So that's so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's a little bit of what we have to offer there on the website, and there is a lot more. So it's just a preview of what is happening on the website. So I hope that you will check it out. Trust me, we have a ton of stuff on there. We have the news on there. We have lots and lots of stuff on there. So when you get a chance, don't go anywhere now. Don't want you to go anywhere now. But once we log off, you can check out the site. It's at www.caribbeanvibesradio.com. In the meantime, let's get back to our program. It's 28 minutes after 6 o'clock.
The story, you know. When me talk about blessing, some people think about sin. Me talk about the blessing of God. The goodness of God not for me life, so no one know me stop nobody from bliss. When me a praise the Lord in a righteousness, me a go give it all of me life, nothing less. Me wear all the glory of God for me best. So anywhere we go, blessing it around me down me know. Blessing for me life and it a show. Blessing is a seed and it a grow. Anywhere we go, alright then what? Me a must see bees and the blessing of me honey. Me a must see Donald Trump's a blessing of me money. Me a must see King and the blessing just around me. Island and Jamaica so the blessing a surround me. Swimming on my blessing and go me poverty down me. You mad? Nah, I'm gonna make the devil take it on me. Me blood up everything, the negativity around me. Only positivity around me. Anywhere we go, blessing it around me down.
In the mix. Back to back, beat to beat. Come on, DJ. Give you another track.
Well, nobody never see the story, you know. When me talk about blessing, some people think about sin. Me talk about the blessing of God. The goodness of God not for me life, so no one know me stop nobody from bliss. When me a praise the Lord in a right.
Pastor Blackwater.
All of me
Yeah, I figure it was you. Listen up, my brother.
So anyway, we go.
You need to touch base with me, all right?
Me know.
You need to touch base with me. Get my contact information and touch base with me, all right?
Alright then, wow. Me a must see beat and the blessing of me honey. Me a must see Donald Trump's a blessing of me money. Me a must see King and the blessing does surround me. Island and Jamaica so the blessing does surround me. Swimming on my blessing and go me poverty drown me. You mad? Nah, I'm gonna make the devil take it on me. Me blood up everything in negative.
D and I.
Only positivity.
Blessings.
Let me go. Blessing it a run me down, me know. Blessing for my life and it a show. Blessing is a seed and it a grow. Anyway me go. Alright then. Well, nobody don't know when me down in a the gutter. When me best food I the dumpling and butter. If I never follow Jesus Christ, it would have tougher in the garrison. My lifestyle could all rougher. But God know me no one turn cover. So me seek Jesus Christ.
Yes, D and I. It is all coming together right now, not you?
Bless me.
It's all coming together.
Anything in the Lord me a go for. Anyway me go. Blessing it a run me down me know. For me life every blessing it a show. Blessing is a seed and it a grow. Anyway me go. Alright then. Nobody no know when life and yam me, but as me start yam life everybody start see.
So one of the things that I'm very much interested in is the news section. I love to present the news, and so the news section, we are still finalizing that section on the site right now so that we can give you news from around the globe. Literally, when we say we cover the globe like no one else can, that's what we're talking about. We want to cover from one end of the globe to another. So when you go on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, you can get the news and information, current news and information. That's what we're talking about, yeah?
Anywhere we go, blessing it to run me down me know. And in my life every blessing I be so. Blessing is a seed and it a grow. Anywhere we go, alright then. Not there with not a broken vessel where the Father can make. If you get blessed already, you can get blessed again. Like Father Abraham, the Father bless him from when. No, the blessings still a flow upon Abraham children.
This one is from Stefan Peninsula. I tell you. Anywhere we go.
Make the blessings start flow upon my grandchildren, upon my great grandchildren. Anywhere me go, blessing have to run me down, me know. And in my life, every blessing have to show.
Hey, watch this right now. Watch this. Hey, listen. Let me back up for a minute. Because the song here, where is it? Where did it disappear to? The song here, I'm gonna play that one in just a moment.
When me a praise the Lord in a righteousness, me a go give it all of me life, not no less. Me wear all the glory of God for me best. So anywhere we go, blessing it to run me down, me know.
All right, so this song here, right?
Just moderately. Don't vex this one.
This song here, Breast, Leg and Thigh, from DJ Peninsulan. Matter of fact, he's a minister, you know. He also runs an online radio station just like this one here. He's a gospel minister. He started off just singing, but then he morphed into a minister, a full minister. So I want you to listen to this song here, and then I'm gonna say something at the end of it, right? Listen to this song here.
Nobody's the temple of Jesus Christ. So no take care of it, cover up. Hey, we are back here with the right size cup. So nothing don't jump out when you jump up. Me no say your skirt, them have to pass your ankle, but if you at least pass your knee cup, and you sure. Beer, breast, leg and tie. Cover up. Beer, breast, leg and tie. Every time someone come in at the church, come praise them, I show up breast, leg and tie. Me a see. Beer, breast, leg and tie. Cover up. Beer, breast, leg and tie. Every time they will come in at the church, come praise them, I show up breast, leg and tie. Hey, if you don't save, that me understand. So you come as there, nothing no wrong. But when you get saved and become Christian, put away KFC slogan. Hey, all of you start wear decent clothes. Certain party your band not supposed to expose. Breast, leg and tie, them the thing not be show. So when you come at church and they are 19 a flow, you drop on the ground, everything out a door. Hey, me have a strong feelings, you don't know. Anytime you come at church and don't just put down, no love comes to them down a front row and a show. Beer, breast, leg and tie.
In the mix. Back to back, beat to beat. Come on, DJ. Give you another track.
Beer, breast, leg and tie. Every time someone come in at the church, come pray, them a show our breast, leg and tie. No man now buy what they can get for free. So stop advertising for KFC. Church sisters, start just moderately. If you can't do that thing, they go down by your knee. Me like when skirt they below knee level. Anything too short, we start a trap devil. Since we fly down and pitch you like pebble, make the body get cross, hungry and miserable. Beer, breast, leg and tie. Beer, breast, leg and tie. Every time them come in at the church, come pray, them a show our breast, leg and tie. Me a say.
All right, so here is what I here is what I have to say, and I'm going to ask this question, and I want you to tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. It's saying here breast, leg, and thigh, and it is making people uncomfortable. All right, when the women come to church in whatever. But do you believe that men can come to church in certain clothes and make you feel uncomfortable? Because a lot of times when certain things are always directed at the females, while the males always get a pass, get a tap on the shoulder. Nobody says anything about a male. And I was listening to this song recently, and I just remembered something. I was in church. I'm a senior member in my church, right? And so from time to time, I'll sit up top. Not to brag about it, but yeah, I'll sit up top sometimes on the rostrum. So when you are up there, you see everything that's going on down there. And you see everything. One of the things that some people don't realize is that you get a bird's eye view of the entire congregation once you're sitting up there. People don't know that. So I'm spilling a secret right now. When you are up there, you see literally everything. Sometimes you just have to tune it out, some of what's going on out there. And there was this particular service where this gentleman, this young man, he came to church. And I don't know if it's the first time I'm voicing it because of this song. I don't know if the female members of the congregation saw it and felt as uncomfortable as I did. But the young man was in a tight pants, and he literally had a bulge, and everything was printing out in front of him. He was in church in a tight pants, and his bulge was literally printing. You could see the outline of everything in front of him. And I was so uncomfortable. Nobody spoke about it. Nobody said anything. Don't know if anybody else saw it. I suspect other people saw it. But it brings me to the question whether or not, if this was a female, if somebody would have said something. If this was a female, do you believe somebody would have actually whispered something to that female, or be bold enough to confront the female and say, you're showing off too much legs, you're showing off too much breasts, you're showing off too much thigh? You see what I'm going? So a lot of times the females, because this song is directed at the females, and if you see the video, there's not one male in it. It's all female. They're talking about showing off and distracting. So I'm just putting it out there, ladies and gentlemen, that, hey, listen, males can be distracting too in what they do, what they say, and how they dress. Alright? So just wanted to put that out there.
Don't give up, yeah. Just ride out your storm. Hey, you've been in the storm, and it seems like forever. And your nights of confusion has been so long. Your ship has lost anchor, and the storm that you drifted. Just hold on to Jesus. Hold on to Jesus. And ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. God is still with you. God is still with you. You may not feel Him, but you're not alone. You're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning is coming. Lord of mercy, just hold on to Jesus, and ride out your storm. Remember His promise. He said, "I'll never forsake you." Though the waters are troubled, where do you know? Don't give up the battle, for your answer is coming. Just
Broadcasting around the world on the World Wide Web. This, your number one internet radio station.
ride out your storm. God is still with you.
Riding out your storm, riding out your storm. Good evening to you, my brother Mark. How are you doing?
But you're not alone. You're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning is coming. Lord of mercy,
Holy God,
just hold on to
you alone are
Jesus.
worthy of my praise. I worship you because you are holy. Holy, holy.
Lord, let your glory fill this place, and let your power heal this race. 'Cause you alone are worthy, Lord. You alone are worthy, Lord. Yeah. Lord, let your glory fill this place, and let your power heal this race. 'Cause you alone are worthy, Lord. Can everybody say, you alone are worthy, Lord? Lord, let your glory fill this place, and let your power heal this race. 'Cause you alone are worthy, Lord. Can everybody say, you alone are worthy, Lord. You alone are.
Blessings to you, Nisha Unique.
'Cause you alone,
Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen,
you alone,
Nisha is one of the founding members, you know.
glory,
Nisha, what's happening? What's happening, girl?
give you the highest praise, and you alone are worthy.
Let me remind people, some of you who have not seen Nisha, Nisha was one of the few people who started off with us over 7 years ago.
And Lord, we lift you higher.
Back then, when we started out, and we used to broadcast every night, every single night we used to be on the program, on the radio, every night, 7 nights per week.
I said we give you the
That's how much we were enthusiastic about this thing, 7 nights per week we were on. And Nisha was one of the main fans. But then she does get tired of we and she does say, can't bother with KVR, man. And she took up some things. She went and she started a family. She got a few kids. She bought a house in the suburbs. So I guess she went and she concentrated on herself and developing herself and her family. Hope the family is doing well, Nisha. Say hi to Jose for me, alright? But it's good to see you. It's good to see you this evening. Good to see you. Don't be a stranger now, alright? So she went and she bought a house in the suburbs, and those houses with the white picket fence? She got one of those. Pastor Newell, Pastor Dodry G. Newell, welcome my brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. You alone are worthy. You alone are worthy, my God, my God. What a God, man, what a God. My. You are God. Yes, sir. This one here from Mr. Jermaine Gordon. Hallelujah. Holy and righteous. You are God. You are God all by yourself. My God, my God.
Somebody declare that He is Lord.
Yes, sir. Somebody declare. I don't know wherever you are right about now. You should be just lifting up his name on high, giving him a praise, worshiping him. If you believe in your heart, if you know that you know that you know that he is God.
We declare your glory. We declare that there is none like unto thee, God.
If you know that you did not wake yourself up this morning,
Lift our voices and we say hallelujah.
if you know, I'm not talking about what you believe right now, I'm talking about what you know.
We inhabit the praise.
If you know that God is God
We say you are Lord. You are Lord.
and you are here this moment all because of him,
Yes, you are Lord.
why aren't you praising him? Why aren't you worshiping him right now?
Hallelujah. Oh, we declare that you are Lord. You are
You
Lord.
are God.
You are Lord. And there is none like unto thee, God. You are Lord. You are Lord. And Lord, we surrender to you. You're holy, holy and righteous. Oh, you are Lord. You are Lord. With every part of us, we declare that you are God. Holy and righteous. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Our God. And you are God. We declare that
My, you are God. It is 6:52, and I told you at the onset of the program that I was gonna do some things a little bit different this afternoon. Yeah, and I am going to. There's an article here that I want to read for you, and after I read that article, I want to have a discussion. Because I know that this is a gospel program, but it's also supposed to be informative and inspirational. Not just, we're not just here just to worship God, but we're here also to educate people. We're here to discuss the issues that's affecting people, and so that we can find solutions as a people. I found an article that was written in 2019, and it says that sexual assault perpetrators are usually family members and friends. Yes, that's a topic that I am going to be discussing this afternoon. It's a heavy topic. It's one that affects Christians and sinners alike. It's one that affects, it touches every sector of the society. And I know that people in the church oftentimes do not want to talk about it and do not want to address it because they see sex as a taboo topic. So from time to time, I am going to use my platform to discuss these issues, and whoever will listen, we can understand what is happening in our world, in our society, so we can be a little bit more aware and alert as to how to protect our children and grandchildren and those that are in our immediate circle. And so the article is a little bit long, but I hope you will endure with me. And after this, I'm gonna play a little part of a video of Queen Ifrica a Jamaican entertainer talking about how she was molested or raped by her father. Popular entertainer. Come from a very popular family in Jamaica. Now the article starts by saying that rape as a very specific physical form of violence against women and girls is rooted in a complex set of patriarchal beliefs, power, and control that continue to create a social environment in which sexual violence is pervasive and normalized. Such a culture is perpetuated with the use of misogynistic language, objectification of bodies, and glamorization of violence. Exact numbers or rapes or sexual assaults are notoriously difficult to determine due to many victims fearing of reporting sexual abuse. Frequent latitude and impunity for perpetrators and stigma towards survivors in communities in their subsequent silence. The UN says approximately 15 million adolescent girls worldwide ages 15 to 19 have experienced forced sexual intercourse or other sexual actions. And 1 of every 3 women worldwide is estimated to have suffered either physical or sexual violence, or both, from an intimate partner or sexual violence by a non-partner. Behaviors commonly associated with rape include victim blaming, such as mode of dress, sexual objectification, trivializing rape, denial of widespread rape, or refusing to acknowledge the harm of sexual harassment or assault. While the names, times, and contexts may differ across geographic locations, women and girls universally experience rape, sexual violence, and abuse. In recent years, the voices of survivors and activists through campaigns such as the Me Too, Time Stop, Not One More, Balance Tonport, and others have put the spotlight on this, but the crescendo is yet to reach most of the world, including Caribbean nations. Now, who are the perpetrators? As many as 32,559 rapes were reported in India in 2017, and the accused were known to the victims in 93.1% of the cases, according to the National Crime Records Bureau, the NCRB. Of the 30,299 such cases, the accused were members of the victim's family in 3,155 cases. As many as 16,591 rape cases were against family friends, employers, neighbors, or other known persons. In 10,553 cases, the accused were friends, online friends, live-in partners, or separated husbands of the victims. About 85 to 90% of sexual assaults reported by college women in the U.S. are perpetrated by someone known to the victim. About half occur on a date. The most common locations are the man's or woman's home in the context of a party or a date. The perpetrators range from classmates to neighbors. The numbers are part of a disturbing statistic on rapes and sexual offenses committed by people known to victims. In 2018, researchers at Glasgow University studied the cases of 991 women in Scotland who had faced sexual assault and rape. The study found that 90% of the offenders were known to the victim in various capacities, such as boyfriend, lover, husband, family, employer, neighbor, or associate. In a recent UN support research on the Caribbean found that in Guyana, most women reporting sexual intimate partner violence reported being forced to have sexual intercourse when they did not want to. And nearly as many women reported having sexual intercourse with their partner because they were afraid to refuse. On the other hand, one in every five women in Guyana reported non-partner sexual abuse in their lifetime. 1 in every 5. With a significant number experiencing this abuse before the age of 18. 1/5, I want you to bear that in mind. 1 out of every 5 Jamaican women reported being sexually abused before reaching 18 years of age. Further, 1 in 7. I want you to listen to these numbers carefully. 1 in 7 women reported that their first sexual experience was before the age of 15 years old. Under Jamaican law, the age of consent is 16 years. Any sexual intercourse under that age is statutory rape. The Suriname Gender-Based Violence Prevalence Survey revealed that the prevalence of non-partner sexual violence among all women is almost double that of sexual intimate partner violence. In Trinidad and Tobago, the prevalence of non-partner sexual abuse is almost 4 times higher than that of sexual intimate partner violence. While similar information is not available for the rest of the Caribbean, a content analysis of media shows a growing trend towards rape and sexual abuse of children, with the vast majority of the perpetrators being family members or family friends. Another trend also indicated by media content analysis is marital rape and more, as more and more women are raped by their spouse or partner. Why people don't report sexual assault? The Jamaica Gleaner not too long ago reported that incest is alive in Jamaica. And that's where the video is going to come in, where I'm going to play later on. That headline can well apply to all Caribbean nations, especially because it is deeply hidden. Victims will generally not report it because the perpetrator will be a father, a brother, uncle, grandfather, or cousin, and the stigma / family honor plus threats to victims appeals to their emotions and dependency on perpetrators. Non-reporting is the norm when it comes to sexual assault. According to the US-based Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network statistics, only one in 3 sexual assaults is ever reported to the police. College students report a mere 20% of their sexual assaults. Elderly victims, 28%. In the Caribbean, both figures may be much higher. A survivor's relationship to the offender plays a key role in the likelihood of reporting. Research by the U.S. Bureau of Justice Statistics indicates that if the perpetrator is or once was the survivor's intimate partner, the victim will report the crime 25% of the time. When the offender is a friend or an acquaintance, 18 to 40% of the time of the assaults are reported. The offender is a stranger, victims report assaults roughly half of the time. Empirical gathered by the Caribbean Voice indicates that the figures may be higher for the Caribbean. Now I'm going to stop the article there because it goes into what to say to someone who was sexually assaulted and so on and so forth. But obviously we don't have time to go through all of that. But I want to say this. we have a culture of rape in Jamaica. Yeah? I'm a Jamaican. I was born and raised in Jamaica. Came to the US as a young man. But as a young man growing up in Jamaica, we know that the culture existed. And it is still existing today. And I've said it on this program, on this station, that I am glad the day that I left Jamaica. And I said that because when you are in the country, you are a part of the system. And there are a lot of things that you don't see wrong. And sometimes it takes you leaving and having a 50,000 feet view of the situation. When you are elevated above the situation and when you look down, you see what is happening. And the stench rises. And so a lot of things that we growing up, we saw as nothing, or we saw as just a part for the course, it was wrong. It was terrible. And I don't know how we as Jamaicans are going to get to the point of letting the men in Jamaica know that some of the things that they are doing is just not okay. It's just not right. It's just not okay. And I would advise us who have a platform, and I'm glad that I have a platform, and this is something that I will be talking about and discussing from time to time. I'll use my platform because God has given me this platform. We have to find means and ways of getting to these men so that they can break the cycle. It is a culture. There's also this thing where a man will rape a woman and he doesn't feel as if he actually raped her. I'll give you an example of how this easily happens in Jamaica. I know it's 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. This is supposed to be a gospel program. But isn't this a part of the gospel? If this isn't a part of the gospel, I don't know what it is. Our males are destroying the country. They're destroying the generations that are coming after them. Because when you destroy a woman, and that woman, you destroy a young lady, a little girl, and that little girl has to go through life with that trauma, and then she now have to pass down a lot of times this trauma to her children. Sometimes she does not even know how to function in a relationship because of the trauma that she bring, the baggage that she bring to the relationship. She does not know how to function. She does not know how to treat her husband. She doesn't know how to function in society. A lot of Jamaicans do not have even a place where they can go for counseling. Yeah? So it is terrible. And as I was about to say, there's this culture where men will rape women and do not believe that they actually rape them. Like they will just, if you are a man in Jamaica, if you grew up in the time when I was growing up in Jamaica, I don't know if they're still doing it or saying it, but you used to hear guys who say, me just hold her and take it. She come to my house and she never want to give it up. Me just hold her and take it. Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a second. A girl will be dating a guy. She's not ready to move to that level yet. But because she liked the guy, she would go to a secluded place with him. And his intention would be to hold her and take it, because she's not giving it up freely. And he does not see it as that he just raped this young lady. A lot of times the women will not report it, because sometimes they themselves blame themselves, because they say they put themselves into that situation. But deep down inside, that young man just killed something inside of that woman. And this is where we have to start to try to educate these people that this is definitely not okay. So I'm going to play a video for you of it is making the rounds, and it is causing all kinds of consternation and discussions. So I'm going to play it for you. I'm going to pull it up and play it for you. We'll play a couple of songs, and then we pull up the video, and then we can have a discussion later on.
Say this morning I woke up and I look in the mirror, and every part of my body was in place. Many people died and never saw this day. So another day I live, I appreciate. Don't ever wanna act too high and mighty, cause tomorrow I can fall down on my face. So in everything, Lord, I give you praise, and that puts a smile on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day, it's a beautiful day.
Sister Judith Jackson, good evening, welcome. Thank you for tuning in.
Let us unite, we got one life, so let's make it right. It's a beautiful day, yeah, it's a beautiful day. So yeah, do I walk through
Sister Jackie,
the shadows,
what's up, my bunanonos?
you know, evil won't be there.
Good to see you, my dear.
The clock ticking away, and things are not in place. Everything in life happens for a reason. Disappointment comes with a lesson. It's for me to get wiser, got to work harder. In the end, it will get better. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Please don't fuss and fight. Let us unite. We got one life, so let's make it right. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. If you got life, then give God praise. You may not have much, but you're living day by day. You can't have faith and don't want to work. Get up off that seat and put that brain to work. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Hey, it's a beautiful day. It may not be the way I want it to be, but I thank you for every situation that made me good and bad friends that came into my life, and those who are still here today. Lord, I thank you. Yeah. Lord, I thank you. Yeah. Lord, I thank you. Yeah. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day.
Weeping may endure until 59, but I believe after that I will be fine. Yo, KJ!
Let me tell you this. Child coming out the morning. Joy coming out the morning. Joy coming out the morning. After one whole night of balling. Joy coming out the morning. Joy coming out the morning. Joy coming out the morning. After one whole night of balling. I could not sleep last night. Situations had me up.
No way at all.
And when I tried to pray, even doing that was wrong. Me know me Bible from back to front. Holy Ghost feel like speaking tongues. Yet my back was up against the wall. And Jesus knew God. And him tell me say, joy coming out the morning. Joy coming out the morning. Joy coming out the morning. After one whole night of balling.
And you will see say, joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. After one whole night of balling. Watch this. The struggle's real, not it tough till it a crack. Water more than flour and no food no in a pot. Watch them say better days are come. It look like it figure. They on me knees a pray so long me left to hole in a the mat. Hungry say pick up the night. Mama said church 10 o'clock. She said
In the mix. Back to back, beat to beat. Come on,
and when you
DJ.
know that no watch, just make we fast and pray until at 12 o'clock. And you will see say, joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. After one
That is stopping now. I need to tell on you, you know. Oh, Daddy, don't touch me there. I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father. Ooh, Daddy, don't touch me there. I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father. Every day I wonder why my daddy had to be the one to take away my innocence. Oh, sometimes I wanna die. It feels like no one cares for me, and it's evident that something must be wrong with me. I'm not as happy as I seem to be. The long showers I take don't wash away the memories. Why do I have to face these tragedies? We go through struggles in life on my way, but to have my daddy touching me, that's just not fair. Stopping from destroying my future. Believe me, he's behaving like a creature. Daddy, don't touch me there. I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father. Ooh, Daddy, don't touch me there.
This is the voice of Queen Ifrica.
Yeah, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father.
So recently, a video was released of Queen Ifrica talking about how she was molested as a child, or she was molested by her father. It's not quite clear to some people whether or not it was what she said was when she was a child or at some point in her later years. So I'm gonna play the video for you. I'm gonna play the video. It is on social media a lot. It is making the rounds, and a lot of people are talking about it and having discussions. And so, without further ado, let me just pull up this video, and we're going to play this video for you of Queen Ifrica talking about what you know. One of the things that happen whenever a woman come out with anything like this, people always go and dig up some things, because as I read in the article, they try to discredit the person And so that's kind of what is going on right now. They're trying to discredit her. And when it came out, I believed her, to be honest with you. I really believed her because she sounded credible. But then I saw another video of an interview that she did some time ago. And that video that she did kind of have me now back on the fence. Not saying that I don't believe her. Not saying that I don't think that whatever happened. But I am just like, I just like, you know what? Let me pause for a minute. Somebody sent me a video earlier this morning and saying, well, I see you saying that you believe her, but listen to what she said on this interview, and she never said anything like that. So, anyway, this is Queen Ifrica, ladies and gentlemen. It's 21 minutes after 7 o'clock.
I'm going to give you one story. Today, on the 25th of August, 2023. And mark my word after me telling you this today, say, you not have to like me, you not have to deal with me for the rest of my time in a life until me try the earth. But me going to tell you one of my story them why me not let go when me let go. Why I don't stop. Why I don't ease up. It's personal to me. And me know say it's personal to thousands more here in this island who do not have any help. So let me tell you one personal story about Queen Ifrica, Ventrice Morgan, Goody Two Shoes. My name is Ventrice Morgan, dog. My name Queen Ifrica, dog. See? That's my name. Alright, so watch this. I'm 48 years of age. Born and raised on the rock named Jamaica. Never feel like no slave from the day I'm born. Me no know what it feel like to feel like a slave. See? I want to listen to that little something what I'm going to say right now. And when me talk it, I'm going to stop talk for the rest of the year. You see, after me say this, when me say this morning, me not care when me see. Me not say nothing more for the rest of the year. Anything when me I go say for the rest of the year, I forgot be totally where the Almighty said for say. So if you can share the live here and save it, it's a historic moment for me personally right now. I'm fed up, I'm tired, and when I see a guan in my country, I watch everyone who could have make a difference, either or have to run away, or have to turn aside, or just give up. We don't know what give up feel like. We don't know what stop do it feel like. We don't know what turn from God feel like. I have never done any evil in front of the face of the Almighty Creator. From a born out of my mother, me a trod one road their way. Me no overs it, but me no fight it. Me born out of a very prominent family here on the island. Derek Morgan, this Calagen is my father. Derek Morgan, responsible for letting in and introducing Bob Marley. But my father sing the first independent song of this country. That is who Queen Ifrica father is. OD. My family not small. We don't ever see any of my family them from Derek Morgan's side come out and defend me in a no way, shape or form. I want someone tell me if them ever see Derek Morgan family them. I have more than 17 brothers and sisters. You don't ever see one of them. Well, big up yourself, Michelle Morgan. I love you, baby. You're my big sister, but I got to do this. See? So I am here to this tune of Jamaican music by DNA rights. Me are not a celebrity overnight. Me born a celebrity. So listen to this. Why is Queen Ifrica just always not stopping, not moving back, no matter what? She keep pushing, she keep saying, do better by my country. You know why? Because I identify with the part of my country that you all are standing on and looking on and watching that. And I refuse to die with them. So me live, so that youths can see, so you can live after atrocities. You can live after anything will happen into you in your life. You can live. You don't have to be a victim of your circumstances. You can rise above it. You can stand up and say, I am proud of myself for going through all the things that I've been through. But I can stand up and say, because I love myself so much, you did not get me to feel myself. I never knew my father when I was growing up. I was only always hearing about the fact that I have a father that is famous. And God rest the soul of my grandfather, Mr. Gibson Walsh, who always reminded me that I was the girl for the money. He always used to say, you are the girl for the money. I never knew my father when I was growing up. All of my other siblings, not siblings, some of my cousins and so, they had even, they met their dad, they had conversations with their dad. I never knew my father. I never knew my mother. I never had a mother and a father around when I was growing up. It was just family members. And this morning, I will make my first attempt to contribute to the breaking of this generational curse of darkness. We sit down over a particular set of Jamaican women and men that cause predators to lurk in our families' lives. Them in our families, them, and you have the families divided and split down the middle because no one wants to stand up and speak the truth and help the family members that are suffering from all the different types of deluge we go on in some family. So I'm going to tell you this morning why me no walk away and me will never walk away till this over. I tried everything to meet my father, Derek Morgan. I've always wanted to meet my father. I've always wanted to meet my father. My mother never wanted to meet him, want me to meet him because she was so angry with him. she hated him so much because of how he treated her. And I became the victim of that. I became the victim of that. The victim of the hatred between my mother and my father ended up on my shoulder. I had to deal with her hatred for him based on how she would deal with me. See? But me still love my mother and me never diss my mother yet. No matter what my mother do me never diss her yet. See? Me always love my mother up until the day she died. Me forgive her for everything before she died. That's why me put a rest in my heart. See? When I wanted her to take me to meet Derek Morgan, she never wanted to take me. So I had to find a way to go and meet him for myself at a stage show in downtown. And when I met him, I went to him hotel and I asked him why he neglect me over all these years. Seeing? And him just saying he married and have children and him couldn't make him wife know saying did I deal with them something there. So that's why they tell me mother fear at me. Because they tell me mother fear at me. Seeing? So see me on the battlefield for the Most High, because she never had me. Seeing? After I meet him, I start get to know him, you know, because at the first, I have a father figure in my life. And then, at the great Derek Morgan. At the great ska legend. Callum of music. Callum. Is him sing the first independence song for Jamaica. That's why we need to crush independence. We need to make them know say right now we are change round independence. Because it never benefit we. After me start link up with him and when him come Jamaica, I link him up and thing, and you don't know me, I get to know my father. But me never have before. And my grandfather was my father. And when him dead, me never have no father left. You see me? So, I start link up with my father and I love my father because I say, you know, see me now, I have a father. And one day, Greenwich Farm, 9th Street, I went to visit him when he was in Jamaica on one of his visits. Went to him house over Greenwich Farm, 9th Street. I'm there with him the day and I end up spending the whole day with him because I don't know I'm my father. I get to know him. And then the till in the hours in the night. Cause them time them meet too honorable. Them time them meet too honorable. But me and him never did start going on dealings or none of them kind of something there. And the day I'm there with my father and the hours come down, I'm supposed to take a taxi to come up Pembroke Hall. And he look at me and he say, nah man, you might go down, it's too late, stay. It's too late, man. Stay. You better you stay and go in the morning. Remember now, I'm a father, don't. So, from my father, I said, build me, I go build, don't. And, they and you know, once and once pass through and them leave and thing and you know, the hours now, like, you know, I got one room and a one bed. So in the hours I go to bed. I go lay down on the bed. The father never go to bed, never ready to go to bed yet. And the next thing I wake up to in the hours is with my father. I penetrate me. I wake up in the hours to my father trying to penetrate me. Sex. Hold me down in the bed. And have sex with me and tell me say, him wife now have no sex with him, so him have to do it with me. Now when you understand Daddy don't touch me there, I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father though. My life has been a hell since that moment. And from that moment, I begin to fight for myself because I have to say, yo, if me drop, too much I go drop with me. So I have to hold it down. So I hold it for the sake of everything and everyone. I've been holding it for the sake of everything and everyone. When are we going to break this generational curse of rape and incest in our family?
Yeah, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I was talking with the mic off. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Queen Ifrica giving her side of the story. It's not for me to see whether or not she's speaking the truth. It's for me to help to spread the information that she's putting out there. You can make up your own minds whether you believe her or you don't believe her, whether she's credible or she's not credible. I was not there. I cannot say that she is lying. I do not know that she is lying. She sounds very, very credible. That is as much as I can say. She sounds very, very credible. So I am not going to take away from what she has said.
Sha'Carri Richardson has a lot to be proud of after winning the gold medal in the women's 100-meter race for the World Athletic Championship in Hungary. According to News One, she finished with a time of 10.65 seconds. Her victory came over Shericka Jackson and Shelly Ann Fraser-Price. After her win was posted on social media, many online were quick to point out that a black journalist was the only media she had spoken with.
All right, so for some reason that one just popped up there, so I had to play it because I'm so proud of Shakira. So that's my girl right there. That's my girl, Shakira. That's my girl. So I had to play it. But yeah, so back to the story of Queen Ifrica. It's a story that I am going to continue to discuss and talk about, and We have to do better. Jamaicans have to do better. Jamaican men have to do better. The statistics is, it is, trust me, it is horrible, horrendous. We have to do better. We have to tell our men, tell our brothers and our cousins and our uncles. We have to tell them to do better. They have to do better. They are destroying the nation. Because as I said before, once you destroy a young lady, you destroy the next generation. Alright, it's 7:41.
Ooh, Daddy, don't touch me there. I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father. When you feel like giving up, just shake it off and live it up. The most I will deliver you. Can't jump the rope if you not try. So wipe that tears there from your eye. Get the wings of confidence to make you fly. Tribulations are just to make you stronger.
So just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the topics. I'm just giving a preview of what we're going to be dealing with on a Thursday. So I hope that you will tune in on Thursday evenings. I'll tell you when we are going to start. It's going to be in the fall, though. It's going to be in the fall. It's probably going to be sometime in October when we are going to October, November, when we are going to start the Thursday evening show. And once we start that, these are some of the topics that we are going to focus on, and we're going to have experts on, and we're going to have roundtable discussions on some of them and stuff like that. So yeah, it will be the IUE show where we inform, uplift, and entertain. We're not just going to be shining a light on the problems. We're going to see how we can be a part of the solutions, because just shining a light on the problem is not going to help it. We have to find a way to reach these people, both victims and perpetrators, and let them know that, look, for the victims, we're going to let them know that it's okay. They are going to be alright. Find a way to let them cope. And for the perpetrators, we have to let them know it is not okay what they're doing. Alright?
If you forget over any place where a liquor youth will never prosper. I'm passing on the message from the master. Every day I wonder why my daddy had to be the one to take away my innocence. Oh, sometimes I wanna die. It feels like no one cares for me, and it's evident that something must be wrong with me. I'm not as happy as I seem to be. The long showers I take don't wash away the memories. Why do I have to face these tragedies? We go through struggles in life. I'm aware, but to have my daddy touching me, that's just not fair. Stop him from destroying my future. Believe me, he's behaving like a creature. Daddy, don't touch me there. I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father. Ooh, Daddy, don't touch me there. I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father. Every day I wonder why my daddy had to be the one to take away my innocence. Oh, sometimes.
So no matter what the circumstances may be, God is always there for me. Yeah. Through the sunshine or through the rain, through the pleasure or through the pain, God is always there.
But I did tell you at the beginning of the program that this program was going to be a little bit different. So we switched it up a little bit this afternoon. But I still hope, you know. I still hope that I have opened some eyes somewhere by presenting the information to you.
So no matter what the circumstances,
that you will pass on to somebody. Hey man, trust me. We gotta find a way. We gotta find a way to break the cycle, you know?
through the sunshine or through the rain, through the pleasure
whatever I have to do for the remainder of my life, I'm gonna do it, yeah? So I want to say thank you all. Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you for tuning in and giving voice to your personal situation and being an advocate, yeah? Thank you, Sister Grace.
The landlord wears the rent, school fee due, partner drop bombs, and the youth them need you.
Ingrid is saying we need to normalize the conversation. I understand that culturally there's a true disconnect, but if men in the community begin to teach young boys, it will make a difference. I absolutely 100% agree.
God is always there for me, yeah. Through the sunshine or through the rain, through the pleasure or through the pain, God is always there for me. So no matter what the sun.
You know, it is interesting that you said that, you know, Ingrid, because yeah, I am brave enough to do it because I know that, especially on a Sunday, you have people who believe that we shouldn't be touching these topics. We should just be focused. No, we should just be focused on hallelujah, praise God, and whatnot. No, we have to reach people where they are. And if somebody is tuning into this program, we have a lot of sexual abuse victims. We can't just say this is a Sunday and we are not going to touch the topic. We have a lot of people who is definitely not going to touch, but we're different. We are different and we are trying to make a difference. Yeah? That's what it's all about. We are Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. We're covering the globe like no one else can. Like no one else can, covering the globe.
No, God is always there for me, yeah. Through the good times or through the bad.
Absolutely, my sister. These issues happen on a Sunday too, right? You frightened for no that the pastors them are doing it too. Lord have mercy. Don't even get me started. Because all the pastors them are doing it too. I tell you. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to accommodate any requests this evening. We have 12 minutes left in the program, and we're just going to play some music and enjoy yourselves, all right? Thank you for those of you who sent in the requests. But we'll pick it back up next week, Sunday, all right? Don't forget to check out the website, www.caribbeanvibesradio.com. It is 24 hours per day. Make sure that you take us with you wherever you go. On the road, in your car. I do that, I go in my car and I just put on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. I put it on the Bluetooth. And I just blast it. So you have no reason not to be listening into Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. You have absolutely no reason. And you know what else, to show you how different we are, we are the only station that I see, I don't see anybody else, the only Caribbean station that is brave enough to list our connecting partners. So if you go on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, we are not afraid to list because we're not in any competition with our partners. So we list them And if you feel like you don't want to listen to Caribbean Vibes Radio anymore, they are right there. You can click into them. You can click into Righteous Vibes Radio and switch. It's fine. You can click into Unity Gospel Radio. That's okay too. I mean, some of them won't feature me because they feel like we're in competition. We're not in competition. And I'm showing people, hey, listen, we're all one big happy family. Thank you very much, Grace. I love you too, sister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ingrid says confidence is king. I tell you. I tell you. Or maybe it's just that I really don't care. You know what I mean? I just have that attitude that, it's going to be all right. I don't care what it is. You know, I'm like, it's going to be all right.
I got the question I want to ask you. Tell them, will you be there? My. Now I want you to turn and answer that question. Tell them, I'll be there. Come on, put your hands to your ears and say, I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, my God. I need 2 minutes. Anybody out there feel a dance? How many know that when I think about heaven, when I think about those streets that are paved with gold, it makes me feel good. When I think about the tree that's there with the leaves that are good for my healing, it makes me feel good. But most of all, when I think about Jesus, I need somebody in here to help me take a praise break. Tell somebody she get ready to dance. 1, 2, 3, praise. Let me hear you shout, yeah.
Somebody give him a praise.
Put your hand together, everybody. Hey, hey. Don't believe. Don't believe me, for me this morning. Believe me. Nobody told me life would be far better. Somebody told me you supply every one of my needs. I've seen the lightning flashing, and I've heard the thunder roll. I've seen light break the dashing, trying to compromise, so don't believe.
So for the website, I am. We're still taking testimonials. We're still taking testimonials from people who listen to the program. You love the program, and you want to highlight to other people why you love the station on a whole. So if you go on the website at CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, there's a form there that you can send us, so you can write out your the information that you would love. You can email it to me too at info@CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. info@CaribbeanVibes. It's on the website. So if you email me that information, we will upload it onto the site. So your name, where you're from, where you're listening in from, that will be displayed on the site so that people will know. And we want as many as possible so that people know that we're touching people all over the world, right? We have a few on the site already. We have some more to upload. So if you are listening, if you listen to Caribbean Vibes Radio Network and you are pleased with the programs that we offer, we would like to hear from you. Send me a message at info@CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. info@CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. You can also send one to me at Chris@CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. Chris@CaribbeanVibesRadio.com or info@CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. Check out the site. Check it out, alright?
Come on, put your hand together.
It's 2 minutes to 8 o'clock, time for me to pack up my bundle and get out of here. I want to say thanks to all of you who tune in this afternoon. Without you, there is no me. Andrea Best, Destiny Designs, thank you. Good to see you. Always remember, ladies and gentlemen, to look out for the children. Look out for the children, knowing that the children are the most valuable, the most vulnerable among us. Teach them the way of love. I was about to say they're the most valuable. They are the most valuable, right? So valuable and vulnerable. Oh boy. Teach them the way of love. And when you're looking out for the children, make sure that you look out for your neighbors as well. Treat your neighbors the way you would want them to treat you. And I guarantee that if you treat your neighbors the way you would like them to treat you, this world will be a magnificent place to live in. But that's it. I am out of here. Take care of your beautiful selves. Catch you next week Sunday, 6 o'clock. Divine Praise. Have a fantastic evening.
And through the earth beholding evil and good. We give you thanks for this day, Jesus. Today I thank God for his goodness and that his mercy endureth forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. He whom hath redeemed us from the curse of the law and from the end of the enemy. today upon the authority and the shed blood of Jesus Christ and the word of God which is settled in heaven, which is his throne. I decree and declare every weapon fashioned against us can never prosper. I decree and declare that I shall not fear though an host camp against me. My confidence is in God alone. I decree and declare that every plans of the enemy against my life has been aborted in the name of Jesus. That the enemy of my soul is defeated and confused. Now we send back distress, depression, oppression, sickness, diseases, poverty, lack, suicide, envy, jealousy, malice and strife, and every diabolical assignment of the enemy. We send them back to the enemy in the name of Jesus. We decree and declare that the God of war, Jehovah Sabaoth, the Almighty God, everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace, will rise upon our behalf and take full control of his people. Father, in the name of Jesus, we ask this day, we petition your throne. Go into your arsenal and pull out your weapons of mass destruction. Divide and plunder, destroy the enemy. Leave no way of escape for them. And those who despise the counsel of the Most High God, shut down their towers, expose their hiding places, reveal their strategies to your people. Creep upon them suddenly, O God, with your right hand of righteousness, and free the souls of your people from their torment. Like a mighty army, we join together, O God, and in the name of Jesus, we rejoice in you. We exalt and extol you, who uses the cloud as your chariot. We praise you, God, because thou art the Lord, the most high above all the earth. We now thank you, Father, for your goodness and your mercy. Endure it forever. Be thou exalted. Be thou exalted. Be thou magnified, Jesus. Take joy, my King, as we praise you, as the army of the earth. We praise you, Jesus, as citizens of your kingdom. We exalt you because the victory is ours and the glory belongs to you. Ride on, King Jesus. Ride on. We thank you. Victory is ours.
Network in Mass. Thank you very much for listening there to Divine Praise with Chris Wilby out of the Caribbean Vibes Radio Network in Massachusetts, USA. Join him again next Sunday at 6 o'clock right here on this station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, covering the globe like no one else can.
And the spear to the side, strip him naked and his hands open wide.